A land of ancient forests, deep traditions, and hidden roads on swamps. Lithuania. It is preserving its identity through centuries of struggle and resilience. A small country in Europe that is often overlooked, yet home to one of the most incredible sights, Kulgrinda. A swamp to trick enemies to sink, a route to connect villages, and a symbol of resistance. We are leaving Vilnius behind to discover the swamps of Lithuania and heading toward Žemaitija National Park. It is estimated that the region has half of Lithuania's underwater roads. We will go deep into the wetlands where centuries-old roads are buried beneath the water. And today, we will feel the experience of walking the same path ourselves. As we drive deeper into Žemaitija region, we cannot help but admire Lithuania's beauty. This land has been always special. For centuries, it has been a place of resilience. Lithuanian people here lived in harmony with nature, relying on it not just for survival, but also for defense. This land has always been a fortress, using its swamps, rivers, and dense forests to protect its people. And hidden beneath these waters lies one of the most ingenious creations of the past, Kulgrinda, an ancient path hidden under the water, which locals believe to be a sacred passage, a sacred pathway, and a proof of intelligence, bravery, and freedom. We came to Žemaitija region, and I contacted Žemaitija National Park because going alone to Kulgrinda is not recommended. And now we are in Varniai information center, and we will meet our guide Andrius. And so let's go. Hi, Andrius.
Hello, Igor.
Andrius is going to be our guide while entering to Kulgrinda. And Andrius, I want to ask you, how dangerous what we are doing?
If in summer it's if you quite clever, not dangerous. In spring it's dangerous.
More challenging.
It's low temperature and deep water, and very deep. You can sink very easily in this place.
How deep it is?
Okay, at first I will show you on the map. It's a partisan and Luxas lake. It's the biggest lake, not biggest natural lake in Žemaitija. Between two lakes, 800 years ago, Lithuanians made the secret way under water. And now this road is maybe, at that moment I hope, maybe less than 2 meters. We will go on this road, but deeply it's 7 meters deep.
7 meters deep?
Yeah.
So one wrong step and you can sink?
Not very easily, but it is a possibility. So, and how it's Kulgrinda, we must look in this maquette. What is in Kulgrinda? It's the Kulis. Lithuanian is a stone. So it's a road made from stone. Kulgrinda. It's in English 3 words, in Lithuanian just 1 word. People by this road was going 100 years ago. Yeah. Sometimes if you want to go to church and you don't want to go around the lake it's 3 hours, so you can go straight, and a lot of people was going by this road.
So it, at the same time it was a passage, that like it was a bridge between the villages. It was also a place where you trick enemies, so this place has more purposes actually, more than one purpose.
The first purpose was it's a trap for enemy. How it was working. When you're starting to go by this road, it's just 2 meters wide, but in the middle it's 70 meters wide. It's a big place. In this place, we was fighting a lot of times with crusaders.
Before we go to swamp, I want to ask how many times you have walked, just to be sure on the safe side.
This year, not one. Usually, we have a lot of people, a lot of excursions. Normally 2 times per week, and sometimes we're making groups for a night trip in this place.
Even the night trip?
In night.
Yeah, maybe like next time we can do even like night walking on Kulgrinda. It will be very interesting. Maybe in summertime with bonfire, that will be very interesting. So let's get ready and go to Kulgrinda?
Yes, let's go.
Let's go. As our guide Andrius mentioned, that usually they do these tours in summertime, and in springtime water level is very high, and also water temperature is around 10 degrees, so that's why we got these wetsuits, and it's gonna be a bit cold, I believe, this time, yeah?
I think too. But we're saying if the frog is alive in water, it will be okay, you'll survive.
If the frog is alive, I mean, if we see a frog, I will be happy.
Yeah,
Because
but if frog is sleeping, it's too dangerous.
that's interesting.
Even for frog. Normally, in summer, we're going without shoes. They're just swimming shoes. You need something, you have a lot of mosquito in summer. So you need the up clothes and just with shorts when you're going to in summer. Lithuanian summer is perfect when it's 24 degrees.
That's why
Not more.
that's why I love Lithuanian summer. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. It's like 24 degrees. It's like the perfect temperature, actually. Yeah, I am one of those people. I love Lithuanian summer. It is pretty chill, and you can enjoy all kinds of outdoor activities at the same time. Now we are in the area of Kulgrinda, right?
Yes, it's a quite historic place. People, even here, you can saw some barriers. Buried people. Archaeologists say that here people buried, they lived 1000 years ago, 800 years ago buried, and they survived. And if you're talking with local people said, this is our family was buried here 3, 4, 500 years ago. So it's in this place Lithuanians live. Žemaitija, maybe not Lithuanians. Žemaitija live a very long time.
Now we almost in our point, and now we will put our wetsuits.
Yeah.
While we are preparing to go to swamp, I would like to say big thanks to our sponsor, Bolt Drive, which makes this trip possible. Not only this trip, but all around Lithuania and Europe is accessible with easy car sharing solution. First-time users, with this promo code, you will receive €7 for your first ride. And that's enough to try the platform for an hour with most of the cars. Now let's go back and walk on the swamp. So, what to do, what to not do in Kulgrinda?
If you not have experience in wild nature, you need to go just with people who knows nature, because it's quite dangerous. The most dangerous thing, it's 2 weeks ago, 3 American soldiers was
Sunk
in the same place. It's very similar place, because the swamp is very deep, 7 meters. It's quite a lot. You must go in summertime with guide, but if you know the nature quite good, you know how working swamp, you must
we
go.
have Andrius for that.
You must go without shoes, first of all, because we have a lot of shoes in swamp. Usually people go with one shoes, because when your one shoes is stuck, you left just one. The shoes you took on hand. At first you think it's a very expensive thing, but if you have just one, it's not expensive.
Yeah. There should be lots of shoes over there, actually. I think Andrius is very experienced, and the way he says, "Oh, just walk on the swamp when it is summer," like it's a very easy thing to do.
Yes, local people say, "Where you going? You go through here. It's okay, straight. That's all."
He's local, you know. He's the man of Žemaitija. And I want to ask one more thing.
Yes.
You know, throughout the history, you know, people were sinking here, especially enemies, and shoes, of course. What else there could be in the swamps?
When archaeologists came to this place, in 1 square meter, they find 3 example of arrow.
Arrow.
Yeah. So it was shooting with arrow a lot of in this place. It means this place was using, how was mentioned, it's a trap for our enemies.
And we might find skeletons as well.
Skeletons, yes.
Yes.
It's a possibility to find skeletons, but it will be animal skeletons.
Animals. That is
for
very
people skeletons, maybe it's too much time go out from this.
Okay, so this like place actually holds a very big importance in terms of Lithuanian history and region's history, and it will be like a very. I'm proud to be walking in the same road that ancestors were walking here, and not just a piece of nature, but it's a big piece of history at the same time. The place that I'm now standing is just like a normal place, but I will put this one, and there is a sound of stone is coming, and the same with this place. Yeah, it is a stone down there.
And from here we begin the swamp. And in deepest place it's 7 meters deep.
7 meters?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's not the biggest swamp at all.
Stepping into the swamp was like entering a new world. The cold water rushed up, soaking the legs and sending a chill through your whole body. The ground was soft and muddy, and each step felt like it might get stuck in the thick mud. It was hard to know what will happen with each step. Sometimes the ground felt solid, sometimes it sunk deeper. The swamp felt alive, as if it was testing every movement. Yeah, that's the hardest part. I think, like, when you're pulling out your right leg, left is going down.
It's not the hardest point. In another, it will be more difficult.
There is another shoe here. Please, people, if you are ever coming here,
Don't put your shoes. Really.
Because now I feel like if I would have shoes, I would already lose both of them, because even when you are pulling your leg out, it feels like you need so much of energy. Andrius, there is, like, when you are walking, I can see lots of bubbles here.
Yeah.
What are these?
I think that it's a methane gas.
Methane gas?
Yeah. It's not a lot of them. It's very less. But because it's swamp, it's natural process to make a methane gas.
That's
But
interesting.
it's not for industry. It's just.
Oh wow. Water is already cold, and I don't feel my legs anymore. And that's why we warm up here in the sun a bit.
Yeah. If you want to warm, that's the possibility to make, for example, something physical
To move
activities. Yeah.
something, yeah.
If you are a Kursorder and you're going through Kulgrinda, it's a 2 meters wide road. You feel quite good. It's stone under, but then you need to fight, and fighting was in this place. You need to step on place like this.
Yeah. That was normal, typical swamp here, and Kulgrinda is starting especially from here with these roads. Maybe it's gonna be easier to walk in Kulgrinda.
You will see.
Okay, let's go and experience it.
Okay, come back to swamp.
You go first. And that's like 800 years old.
Yeah, from here starts the secret road underwater.
Oh my god.
In this swamp. We have some snakes here. It's the Angus.
I'm going.
It's not dangerous. Even he beats you, you have a 95% possibility to survive without doctors.
Okay, so you go from the front and I will follow you. So. Then, under the water, the stones of Kulgrinda appeared. They weren't smooth, they were rough and uneven, but placed carefully. When a foot landed on one, it felt steady, like finding something solid after all the soft mud. The stones were cold, but they gave something to trust. It looks wild, all the trees, the nature itself. I know, I think I'm happy to be here, to be honest.
In summer everything is look very different, because the bushes it's just start growing and they will be like here. So now you see everything very similar, or you saw water, but here we can make an experiment. One can stand here and a little bit jump. Like this, jump, jump, jump.
Yeah, oh my god. Just like 1 minute ago I was standing here and more
If you need to go, okay, I will make us safe for you. It's if you don't know technique, you will have a problem here.
Okay. Damn it. I mean, like, usually it looks like this is a place you can just walk, but after moving, you are going down and...
It's plants, we have just roots deep for plants, and after that it's almost water.
That's very dangerous. Walking on them was not easy, the water was still freezing, making each step feel like it was pushing through the cold. But with every step, there was a feeling of something ancient and important beneath the surface. Kulgrinda is survived in secret for generations. These roads were not just built anywhere. The Baltic tribes knew exactly where to place them, where the water was just deep enough to hide, but still shallow enough to walk. It is one of the most mysterious and dangerous environments in Lithuania. Even today, the landscape remains largely untouched and it is protected. It is an adventure that reveals not just the technical marvel of Kulgrinda, but also its profound connection to history and nature. Andrius was a big part of this journey, friendly and proud. He spoke about Kulgrinda not like a guide, but like someone introducing us to an old friend. You could feel his gratitude that more people will finally see and understand the beauty, the mystery and the strength of this hidden past. His passion reminded us that the best stories are told by those who live them. As we prepared for this video, we were reminded that these swamps are not only mysterious, but also dangerous. In Lithuania, during a military training exercise, an armored vehicle carrying 4 American soldiers sank into a well. It was later found 5 meters underwater. Despite a 7-day rescue effort, none of the soldiers survived. We send our heartfelt condolences to their families and honor their service. Lithuania's history is alive in its land. The forests, the lakes, the swamps, they all hold stories of the past. Kulgrinda is not just an old road, it's a symbol of people of Lithuania's strength and cleverness. A reminder that people of this land know the warmth of freedom, like today. During our trip, we received an invitation from a local who lives in the area. What is Kulgrinda means to you today? Is it just history or it is more than that?
Protėvių kariavimų keliai buvo prieinami, čia istorinis vietas, vienu žodžiu. Protėviai kariavo, su arkliais kėlės, bėga nuo priešų, nuo kryžiuočių. Gyvenam nuo senų laikų čia visi. Ir tėvai eidavo, mes eidavom pasivaikščioti. Ir dabar dar prieinam kaip kada. Bėgdavo Žemaičiai nuo kryžiuočių per šitą Kulgrindą. Tuo keliu bėgdavo nuo priešų. O priešai atjudavo čia iš vakarų nuo Tregių piliakalnį ir musieji Žemaičiai traukdavos per Kulgrindą kitą pusę. Pabėgdavo ir vykdavo mūšiai čia, kiek tėvai kalbėjo, čia visur mūšiai vykdavo po tą Kulgrindą. Ir jie pasitraukdavo, karstai vykdavo, susirėmimai visokie. Žmonės gyvulius slėpdavo miškuose, kovodavo nuo priešų.
What do you know about the partisans fighting in the Kulgrinda?
Čia buvo per Kulgrindą, jie prieidavo, ne per Kulgrindą, jie prieidavo, čia buvo mediniai liptai pastatyti. Ir jie čia ant kalno turėjo šitą miškį bunkerį įsikasti. Jie čia naktį miegodavo tam bunkerį.
Yra bunkeris čia?
Jo, ant to kalno buvo miškelė šitam. Ir paskui jie iš čia keldavosi į tverus. Į tverus ten vadavietkas jų buvo, nežinau, tik kalbėdavo. Ir čia kada nušovė Žemaičių vadą Montvydą, čia kai nušovė Kulgrindoj, tai vietiniai gyventojai tą bunkerį paslėpė, pakavojo užkas, kad nerastų rusai. O šitas partizanų vadas buvo nušautas čia kažkur šitam tarp tų medinių liptų, tarp Sietuvos Kulgrinds, nes ten buvo kitoj pusėje gyvena žmonės netoli upės, nes jų kiem buvo parnešti partizanai. Ir paskui juos iš ten, sakė, išvežė, aš su žmogum šnekėjau Šilalėje gyven. Jis matė ir paskui atvažiavo su arkliais, išvežė Varnių stribų būstinį. O kur paskui nieks nežin, kur ir palaidotas nieka. O taip kaip partizanai, čia buvo visur tų partizanų, kiek tėvuks pasakodavo, jo šogeris turėjo Orlikonkų kulkos vadino lėktuvo iš kažkur gavęs. Tai jis nuvažiuodavo čia prie laukuvos, posūkis staigus ir nuo to posūkį iš padegamųjų apšaudydavo rusų būstinį.
This journey has been more than an adventure. It has been a step back in time, walking the same path that warriors once used to survive. Lithuania is full of hidden wonders like Kulgrinda, proof that history is not always in the books. Sometimes it's beneath our feet, waiting to be discovered by those who dare to look.